Welcome to our April exhibit here at the Clayton Center, brought to you by Clayton Visual Arts. I'm here with Jason Hardy, who is a member of the Public Advisory Board, and Jason's going to tell us some more about what you do there.
Well, the Public Art Advisory Board works at the mercy of the town of Clayton Town Council, and it's our charge to bring public art to the town of Clayton in hopes that it enriches the citizens' lives and might serve as some economic development for the town and just beautify things all the way around and support our local artists.
And when did the Whimsical Fish project start?
The Fish project actually started about 4 months ago. It's part of a larger project that goes on our Sam's Branch trail, which is part of the Greenway system here in Clayton. It started about 4 years ago when we got together with an artist out of Garner named George Le Chevalier, and he came to town and did a project for us down on the Greenway that involved butterflies and started a butterfly garden, and we thought it needed a little bit more. We need a little public involvement, so we got some students together from different schools in the area. I think Cooper Elementary and Clayton High were the two initial schools. They designed about 65 different butterflies on plywood ranging from 2 feet to 4 feet wide. Hung those on the fences right along the trail, and it really enhanced the look of the butterfly garden that George put out. So we thought that was such a neat project, and the project that George put out is a permanent piece. Well, this is a temporary piece, so we thought it'd be really nice to keep it going. So the next year we did birds. We took the butterflies down and put birds up. That was 2 years ago, and now 2 years later, here we are putting these fish up, which are designed by roughly 100 students in 9 elementary schools throughout the area, and we've grown from 65 initially to about 130 this time. So we're very proud of the project.
Thank you, Jason.
My pleasure.
I'm here with Jane Roberts, who is a retired art teacher and has helped coordinate this amazing project. Jane, will you tell us some more about how these fish were selected, how the school's involved?
Well, we started back in August, and we had the students create their own designs, and the teachers at each school got a committee to pick the designs that they wanted. And once the designs were picked, the teachers brought those to me, and I got the cutouts for them.
So who did? You had some volunteers doing the cutouts?
Well, Troy Lee from Clayton High School cut out all these fish. I think there's a lot of fish here, and we had 3 different shapes and 3 different sizes. So basically, the teachers just worked on them. We let them start early because I know how stressful it can be in the school year trying to get things done and meet deadlines. And I just told them when they started to just have them ready by spring break, and just wanted it to be fun and exciting and give the students a chance to contribute to the community.
So are all of these fish going to be displayed on the Greenway?
Absolutely. At the Greenway right now we have approximately 70 birds out there, and so we'll be doubling the amount of art projects out there. They should go up sometime in May, I believe.
And now, has there been a contest to determine the winners? Any winners from this, or is it just?
No, they're all winners. All of these are going out there. It's going to be really awesome to see the Greenway filled up more. So even with putting 70 projects out there, which sounds like a lot, the Greenway has such a long fence that it really just needed to have even more art projects out there.
Oh, that's amazing that this is doubled from just, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, well, we had, we had basically 5 elementary schools, a couple of middle schools, and a high school. So that was a lot of not working with 10 teachers, so made it happen.
Okay. Well, thank you, Jane.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
I'm here with Stephen Cheek, and he's one of our student artists who created one of the fish. Stephen, what school do you go to?
I go to Clayton High in Clayton. And about my fish, I actually created my fish. I painted it 4 or 5 times, and I came up with it. And the rough draft, which I painted it, I drew it on paper. It came out differently than what it looks like today, because I painted the wrong area, or either something got on the wet paint in the art room, so I had to start over. And I'm quite really glad how it looks now. So.
It looks great.
Yeah,
so,
thank you.
Is red your favorite color?
Yes, it is. Actually, it's my mom's favorite color, so that's why I thought of her when I made it.
So how much class time did you have to do this project?
Well, it actually took about 2 months, because first semester I started on it, and then second semester I wasn't in Miss Comerford's classroom anymore. And during my free time, during lunch, I used to go to her classroom to finish it up. So it took about 2 months at least. Yeah.
Did you participate in the bird project last year, or is this your first time?
This is my first time. I just started Clayton not too long ago, so I'm not even from Clayton, I'm from Durham. And coming up here and getting to Clayton High, you know, I love Clayton High. Clayton High is a wonderful school, it is. And, you know, with the teachers and stuff, they're wonderful. They help you, they guide you doing good things, so, yeah.
Is art one of your favorite subjects?
Actually, it is. During my free time, I draw dresses, and sometimes I write. And during my free time, I don't know what drawing dresses come about from. I don't know, but I have thousands of pictures of dresses, designs that I got, and the designs I got from them, I get off, like, say for example, some curtains off the windows. I got the designs off of that, or the tiles in the floor. I actually got the designs off of that. So where I get my designs off of is pretty, you know, out of the ordinary, where people get their designs off of. So.
What grade are you in?
I'm in the 9th.
So what career are you thinking about?
Well, I mean, my career is like basically going down into, it's looking down a path of being a dress design or being a chef. It's out of them two. So, yeah.
Well, it's great having you here to talk with us. Thank you, Stephen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here with Johnny Dickerson, and Johnny is a light painting photographer, and he's also exhibiting with us here in April. Johnny, will you tell us, first of all, how you got started in light painting photography?
Well, around 2008, 2009, I started seeing just off-the-wall pictures, and I started seeing everybody that was doing it were saying that there's no Photoshop involved, and that these were all done in camera. And I started thinking, well, that's insane. I would love to start doing that. And so every night I would go outside and just practice with my camera every night. And I would start swinging light swords around just to see what kind of patterns I could create.
Well, and your photography background goes back even farther than that.
A little bit, yeah. I mainly started as a nature photographer, just basically trying to shoot waterfalls and the mountains. And then I just came across something, you know, some kind of odd form of photography, and I got hooked on it. I just got obsessed with, you know, instead of, you know, taking a picture, you can actually make it in the camera, and it just fascinates me.
Well, Johnny, you must really be into science fiction. I really get that vibe from
Yeah, I think it kind of goes hand in hand, the fact that you can actually go into a dark place and just literally come out of something out of the top of your head. And a lot of times what comes out is just random sci-fi ideas, mostly. And I think they kind of come through with the patterns that I can create.
Can you tell us about, a lot of your pieces have the 4 sides. Can you tell us the trick to that?
Basically, I found, well, I didn't really find, but there is a concrete bike tunnel in Raleigh with no lights in it. And I actually walk up and down the tunnel several times with the programmable LED stick. And what it does is I can program a pattern in it, and the lights will blink on and off. So as I walk through the tunnel, you can get this box feel, and it looks like light going all the way down the tunnel as in like a rectangular shape.
That's amazing. I thought you must have projected that on, but you actually have to walk.
I actually have to walk back and forth several times in one photograph to do it.
You have to do it for each
wall, each ceiling, each floor.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so some of the photographs take a minute or two, some of them take 10, 15 minutes to do.
And what kind of places have you been showing your work?
There's a couple places in downtown Raleigh I've been here, and I've also shot with Sue Avera her paintings, I actually interpreted her paintings in the air via light painting.
And you were part of a world record?
Yes, actually I was. Me and about a dozen photographers, we met in the mountains of Virginia, and you can create what's called an orb. You shine a light and create a circle and then walk in a circle. So basically it makes a three-dimensional globe in the 3 dimensions. And we did 200 in a field in one picture, and it ended up being a Guinness Book World Record.
Wow, and it's amazing. And you've got a video.
Yes, we have video. 200orbs.com is where the actual record and the video is shot.
It's fascinating. It's still hard for me to understand how it works, but it's great because it shows the whole setup.
Yeah, thank you.
And you have one that says steel wool, but was that just because it looks like steel wool? Or?
That's actually steel wool. It's what you use to take paint off. It's actually, you can ignite it with a 9-volt or even a lighter, and it kind of creates a circuit. So when it starts sparking, and you put it in an egg beater, and as you swing it around, the air comes through the steel wool and just shoots sparks everywhere. So through a long exposure, you see the sparks going around in each direction.
Wow, that's amazing. My favorite is probably the graveyard one.
Oh, thank you. That's actually in Beaufort. I showed it right when it first started getting dark and told the guy that was closing the gate, you know, I do these kind of photographs, you think I can get in there for a little while? And he's like, sure, just close the gate when you get done. And actually, a funny story, I was taking that picture and they were doing a ghost tour a block away, and there was a little girl that said, I think I saw a light. So I'm pretty sure a girl thinks I'm a ghost.
Now, you must have a lot of nights where you're up all night. That one with the house, did that just take all night?
No, actually it only took about 2 hours of as the stars went around in a circle. As they form around the Polaris, which is the North Star, it's called a star trail, and really only that is about 2 hours of the night sky as the stars are moving.
Okay. Is this a pretty exclusive club or group you're in, or is it growing in popularity?
It's definitely growing in popularity. When I first started doing it, I was on Flickr, and I would say there's probably only maybe a few hundred people that are doing it. And now I would say there's several thousands on Instagram, several thousands on Flickr, Facebook. I'm connected. I'm friends with Facebook photographers from all over the world that do what I do. So it's kind of nice to have somebody from England or Russia or Germany to comment on your photos.
And so you've got a Facebook page.
Yes.
And a Instagram.
Yes. My Facebook page is Jedi Light Painting, JEDII. It's actually my initials. But and Instagram is Jedi LP.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
This month, Johnny. So in May here at the Clayton Center, we will be featuring another student show. This will be the Clayton High School students, and the student art is always amazing. So we hope to see you there.